Left or right? Which one would you carry? Hey guys, it's Orlando from Wildflower Leather. I hope you guys are doing well. Coming to you with a build video today of the Mojave XL with the ID window in the back. My little one was asleep at the time of filming, so I had to do the stitching holes by hand without using the hammer. Very satisfying, hearing that crunch of the leather. So for this build, I'm using two of my favorite colors and my favorite combination when it comes to two-tone colors, and that is olive and buck brown paired together. Olive starts off kind of very matte, and it gets very shiny as it patinas. The buck brown is already kind of shiny from the very beginning because of the glazing that they do at the tannery, but it kind of becomes that sunburst orange color as it patina and it darkens. Because I did a topography kind of etching on some of these pieces, I kind of sanded the edges down a little bit more just to kind of get a smoother finish, and then I added some Tokonol on the back to kind of help the unfinished side of the leather, the flesh side, kind of smoothing that out a little bit. New thread color that I'm using here, this is an pea green, very light olive. I like the contrast that it gave the lighter color up against that dark olive and that popping of the buck brown. Let me know what you think. Should I add it to my standard offering? Do your best, I think, is a motto we should all live by. This is a microblade from a company named Wesson, W-E-S-N, and this was a collectible piece because it was in collaboration with this other company, 1923 US. One of my favorite Instagram accounts, so I highly recommend them a follow. I'll put a link to it down below. But I'm halfway through the build. If you made it this far to the video, I just want to thank you for your time. If you do like this content, this kind of talking, yapping, whatever they call it nowadays, please consider giving me a follow or a subscription. And if you like to see more of these type of videos, or if you like to see something or learn more about something that I do, please let me know down below. I try to respond to everyone's comments, and it's not a lot of you guys, so I'll make sure to get back to you. So I certainly enjoy the craft of leather crafting, creating these pieces and knowing they're out there, telling people's story, going to places that I've probably never been or probably never will. So I love the craft. But my least favorite thing has to be edge work. Is the sanding piece that can take 2 to 3 times the amount of time it took you to put the pieces together and build the wallet. And just if you're chasing that perfect edge, that's where most of your time is going to go. Also, on these pieces, I decided to use a dark brown edge dye using the refillable markers. And as you add Tokonol to these edge dyes, it's just going to make the color darken. As you'll see here in a few seconds, the edges almost look black, but they're very dark brown. So that's a wrap, guys. The last step that I do before I ship these wallets out is I like to rehydrate it with a tanner's blend and buff out the leather a little bit, just to kind of give it that last cherry on top look. But let me know, which one do you like out of these two, the left or the right? So these are a 2-pocket design, 1 pocket in the middle, and then your ID slot on the back. This olive one is really the one that I'm digging, the more olive than buck brown. I think the black topography lines really stand out on the olive leather, but let me know. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the build from start to finish, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.